Today we're going to be talking about Cold War and if it will be receiving a year 2. Now what I mean by this is, will Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War be continuing its updates, be continuing its content drops from multiplayer and even zombies into 2022? And the main reason I speak of this is because there has been so much information in the past from different leakers, and especially Tom Henderson, either on Twitter or even on his YouTube channel, talking about the huge plans for Call of Duty Cold War in the next year. And another thing that is kind of making me go back to this is what Treyarch actually decided to tweet yesterday as of making this video. They specifically said that on top of Vanguard getting its Season 1 Reloaded content drop on Tuesday next week, also we are going to be receiving some blog posts for the future of zombies from Treyarch on 115 day, which is the 15th of January, which is going to be a Saturday next week. Now throughout the zombies community and just in general Call of Duty community, people have been like, ooh, year 2 of Cold War, ooh, Zombies Chronicles 2, ooh this, ooh that, or just in general, ooh, more content is coming out from Treyarch. And this is the interesting thing, because as I've mentioned before, Tom Henderson did in the past mention that Cold War will be one of the most updated games in the most recent years into its second life cycle year, whatever you want to call it. And looking back on Black Ops 3, that game got so many updates, so much content, that I don't know if it's going to be very easily taught. Now we're only a few days into January, and obviously year 2 hasn't really begun until now, since you could say year 1 was like from January to December, and now January to December is going to be year 2. I kind of don't know how to feel about the possibility of this happening, because recently there hasn't been any more information, and the only thing that we have to go off of is this supposed 115 blog post that we're going to be getting. But it could just possibly be, here is some season 2 and whatever else is going to be coming out in Vanguard content, and that could be extremely disappointing. Or it could be, oh, new merch or something like that from Treyarch, because they have been kind of lacking with the 115 days. Actually, I think last year they might have announced Firebase Z, I'm not sure. It could potentially be Zombies Chronicles 2, and I'm actually making a pretty big in-depth video on Zombies Chronicles 2 and stuff like that. That should be coming out soon if you're looking forward at all to anything to do with that. But the thing is, this is 115 day, so this wouldn't exactly mean that it would be the multiplayer updates. It would be specifically zombies related. Honestly, this would be a pretty cool thing if all of a sudden Treyarch did come out and said, hey, we are actually going to be working on Cold War, so be expecting to see some content like Chronicles, or maybe a few updates here and there to maybe Outbreak, adding some wonder weapons which we haven't gotten yet from like Mauer der Toten, or even the Crystal Axe from Forsaken. Will be pretty cool to get in there, since Outbreak is definitely better than Daron Fong. And one thing that you could look at is, but Vanguard is still being made by Treyarch. Well, from what we've seen in the previous trailers where they kind of went behind the scenes, it's a different team from the ones that worked on Cold War. It's not the same team that went straight from, let's say, Forsaken onto the next Call of Duty. This is a team that has definitely been working on the zombies experience for a while, and I feel like they just took some people from Sledgehammer and were like, yeah, these are the people that are going to be working with us, and then they just put on some people that in the past worked on multiplayer with the Black Ops series and different things like that, which is cool and all, but just Vanguard isn't good. Even if they improve upon it, I don't think people will go back to it. It'll be this universally hated mode, just like even looking at World War II. Yes, Call of Duty World War II, this kind of sour feeling has been left in people's experience from that game, even though now if you go back to it, it is an amazing game in my opinion. Multiplayer is one of the most funnest things I've ever done, but because people hate it in the past, everybody hates it on it now, and I think that's just always going to be with Vanguard. Even if they release a round-based map, even if they release a good Easter egg, a good story, a good wonder weapon, good perks or whatever, it's always going to be hated. So it would just make sense, let's go back to Cold War, something that has been hated but definitely has more fans than haters, I think, from what I've seen anyway. But yeah, this is just a topic to bring up. I'm definitely going to be making a video next Saturday when 115 day happens with whatever Treyarch has to say. It's kind of exciting. Hopefully it's nothing small. Hopefully it's not just like repost of people's art. I think they did that last year, and I'm not saying that's anything bad. That's amazing. The community is amazing with what they do, but it would be a bit disappointing if that's all we saw. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, as that does really help out the YouTube channel. And if you did enjoy it or agree with me or whatever, you know, just to get this video out to more people, be sure to drop a like on the video. See you all in the next one. Peace out.